What's up, 6 foot bound? And I have a story for you. I don't think I've told you guys this one. So, about 10 years ago, all right, I, uh, I was looking for a job and I asked my friend Max, who works down at the boat marina. He works on like this cool boat that just takes tourists out to look at dolphins and shit. So it's like, it's a great gig. Get like $100 a trip and shit. It's dope. So he tells me, he's like, hey, dude, this boat, the so and so, I'm not gonna give out their name, but um, they're looking for deckhands for the fishing charters, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. So I didn't have a car. I fucking got my longboard, skateboard, and I fucking hustled. I went 4 miles at least, just hustling down the road to get to this fucking the marina to try to apply for this job before someone else gets it. This is a once in a lifetime gig, dude. I mean, I grew up fishing with my dad, so I mean, I knew everything I needed to know. I knew how to tie a knot, a boat knot. I knew how to tie a hook. I knew how to bait a hook. I knew how to cut bait. I could fillet a fish. I mean, I had it. I knew I could do it. So I get down there, and I get to the captain, and I'm like, yo, my buddy sent me down here and said, you got a job open. And he's like, look, I'm not saying I have a job open until I talk to you. Like he got all salty with me like real quick, right? He's like, and he quizzed me about my knowledge of fishing, and he made me tie knots, and I had to tie a hook, and I had to convince him that I know how to do this shit. I can do it, right? And so he's like, all right, start tomorrow. It's $100 a trip. You can do 2 trips a day. So yeah, just come down here and be here tomorrow at like 6:30 a.m. and because you have to chop bait. Like, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm so excited, right? I'm like fired up. Like, finally, man, living in this fishing town all my life, and I get a job on a boat. This is dope. I was so excited, man. So I went out and I got some clothes. I got some like on the boat clothes, cool button up shirts with the fucking flippy thing in the back that cools you down and shit. Fish and shit. And I went to the grocery store. I got myself some shit for lunch, some sandwich meat, stuff like that. And I got down there the next day and they put me on this boat and they sent me out, right? And we were fishing for a while. We weren't doing really that great. It was a little bit choppy out there, it was pretty rough, and people were getting their bait taken a lot. So I had to keep on like fucking putting bait back on people's hooks and shit. It was rocking and rolling out there. It was tough. And then finally it was lunchtime, and let me remind you that all these dudes on this boat, they're rich motherfuckers. I mean, they pay good money to go out and catch fish, right? And so when they don't catch fish, they get pretty upset. And so anyway, back to lunchtime. Everyone sits down, their respected areas. I open up my lunch. I pull out my turkey sandwich. I pull out I got a juice, Capri Sun or something. I pulled out my banana. And if you aren't laughing yet, it's because you don't know that you don't ever bring a banana on a fishing boat. I had no idea. I grew up fishing with my dad. And my dad never told me you can't eat bananas on boats. I'm pretty sure he packed bananas on the boat. But I learned that day that, yeah, the reason no one caught any fish was because of my banana. You're not because oh my god, yeah, my banana basically just. I mean, these dudes are like talking mutiny, like they're gonna throw me off the boat and shit, dude. Like they almost wanted their like they're talking like they wanted their money back. They felt like I fucked them so bad. They paid $500 for that trip and this dumbass bananaed it. So hey, yeah, don't bring a banana on a fucking fishing trip, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. 6 foot Ben just told you. Don't do that shit. No bananas. But I did have that job for a day. That's pretty cool.